Alright, bonjour à tous, Battosay here. Welcome to episode 33 of my Let's Play. Today we are still in the soon-to-be Mobtrap. That's the plan for today. I just let the spider trap up and running for like 5 minutes just to get some XP, show you where it goes. Just have to come here, wait for them. Some of you said that if I would just place a sign where the glowstone is, it would prevent the spiders from climbing, and I tested that and it doesn't work because I need to have signs on the 3 blocks, which would mean that I had a sign at this level, another one here, another one here, and I'm probably gonna make a more simple solution. I'm gonna place a saw probably where this block here is, and I'm gonna place a saw right there and then with a lever to turn it on and off. This way I will be able to kill the spiders clogging the system. Or maybe I'll just remove the piston here and I'll place the saw above, which would mean that they will fall into the fence gate, and when they start climbing they'll go above this fence gate and would be killed. Let's refill our food bar here. Pretty efficient, really convenient. So the plan today, that's gonna be the mob trap. So I started digging here. Let's go downstairs actually. That's where all of the spawning pads will be. I just digged a little bit and I was waiting to make the video to explode all of the mining charges that you can see on the wall here all around. I still have to expand the room a lot, but I'll show you that and how it goes. And actually I decided that I'm gonna keep this spawning pad, and it won't be a spawning pad actually, so I'll have to work on the wall here. That's why there's piston all around, because I want to be able to have a view from the mob trap. So I'm gonna keep an access here. Still have to work on the walls here to hide the piston. I'm gonna have some redstone here to turn it on and off, which would prevent the light from this place, to prevent the monsters from spawning here. And you might hear that I'm a bit sick, nothing bad, but just the nose, which makes me sound like a duck, so don't laugh too much about that. So downstairs, the mob trap, that's gonna be pretty simple. I'm gonna use a very well-known design with 6x6 spawning pads and a 2 wide water canal in the middle, using stairs. I think I have some here. Yep. So let's take some welding and siding to make some sign as well. I have the more stackables mod from Rizugami, the guy that makes mod loader, which allows you to stack up to 8 the signs, the mine track, the doors and stuff like that, which is really convenient. And so let's say this one over here, the plan for each of the water canals like that will be to have you know, the tricks using stairs, signs and water to keep the mob at the same level, floating all the way up here. I'm gonna use vine traps, just like that, all around the spawning pads, which will make the mobs fall through things that it's a full block, just like the signs, except that the signs are a tile entity, so they use more performance when you use them in large amounts, which is why I'd rather use the vine traps here, but I'm gonna have to farm a lot of vines for that. Anyway, let's get to the... oh, perfect timing. Let's get to the kaboom part. So what I usually do, that's what I did to dig this place. I place all of my mining charge on the wall, take nothing in my hand, and I turned it on. Oops, that looked like I was a bit too slow there. So yeah, only one out of two, because otherwise it will destroy the levers, even if I don't care that much about the levers. I'd rather not have to craft them every time. So that's gonna be much faster than having to dig out all of the place. Oops, misplaced this one. The only dangerous part with that is that when you trigger the mining charge like that, when the first one will explode, the last one that you triggered will detonate at the same moment. So this one will explode as soon as the first one explodes. And actually no, it doesn't destroy the levers all of the time, so yeah, you can do all of them at the same moment actually. Wasn't sure about that. Pling, pling, bye, Uchi. I love doing that. Oh, let's finish this row. Oops. Okay, and after that, just place some more mining charge. The cool thing is that we still have the hole, oops, where I want to place them. Since when they detonate, they make a 3x3x2 hole, and also one more in the middle, right where you can place the mining charge. And I have to space them with 2 blocks, because this one will destroy this 3x3 area, this 3x3 area here, etc. So 2 space in between each mining charge, like that. So yeah, that's gonna be a lot of digging. I'm gonna keep doing that off camera. I'll use all of my mining charge. I think I have still, yeah, I have almost two full stacks left, so not that much actually. After that I'll make a bit more mining charge, and I'll show you. Oh yeah, oh good, looks like I have some slimes that spawn just there. That's perfect, because they're gonna be dragged into the water just like any other mobs, and then end up in the killing part. So yeah, the plan for the killing part, as I mentioned in the previous episode, is to use the platform. So my water will be just there, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and that's no, not here actually. The water's here, and that's 8 long. This block is the 8th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the water stops here. The mobs will fall into this 2x2 hole here. And every maybe 1, 2, 3 minutes, I'm not sure yet. I'll see. I'll probably do something like 1.5 minutes or 2 minutes. The platform will raise. I'm gonna have anchors here in the corners and pulley above, and it will raise the platform with all of the mobs inside. When the platform will leave, actually I can't have the vine traps here. The block dispenser will place pistons, so the pistons are too high. It will prevent the mobs from falling into the hole here where the platform would be gone. The platform will go all the way above, end up here. Still haven't done that part yet. Somewhere around here, and after that I'll have two options: either getting them on the left and falling into the same design as this one, so that I can manually kill them, get more drops with the looting axe, and get the XP, or they would go into the other way, probably somewhere around here, be killed by a saw, and I'll have a huge whole bunch of hoppers and chests. Yeah, I'll probably go that way. And as you can see, I'm growing vines here in the meantime, since I'm gonna use a ridiculous amount of them. Thought it would be a good thing to grow some all around here, since I have a lot of space left. I digged this one, I don't remember why, but when I started this map I digged a lot of space here, so I should use that to grow some vines. Also, I was disappointed to notice that you can't get the vines with the silk touch pickaxes. I thought you could, but no, I'm gonna have to use shears. Anyway, and how the mobs will get out of the platform? Actually, that's pretty simple. The platform will not make a full cage. As you can see, you have holes here, and when the platform will reach the top level, I'll have either block dispensers or sticky pistons that will remove the platform from here. From the other side, I'll have water being unleashed, and the water would be just there. Same thing, I'd have sticky pistons here that would place the blocks here and here, which would drag the monster this way, and that would be the XP farm part. Or I destroyed the platform here. Oh, come on. Don't care about that. Give me some stone bricks. Give me my platforms. Thank you. Or they would go into this direction, and same thing, I would have water on this side, and this time I would have blocks here, and the mobs would go to the saw part. So yeah, that's the plan for that. I'd rather use the pulley and the platform because I've never used them in a Mobtrap. It's going to be fun, and also because I'm afraid the usual mob evader using water and signs will stop working. So since I don't want the Mobtrap to stop working at all, I'd rather use that, because we've all noticed how Mojang seems to try to make the Mobtrap not working anymore. It's obvious that they really don't like the Mobtraps, and that they'll try their best to prevent us from making some Mobtraps. So that's a shame. That's a really interesting part of Minecraft, making Mobtraps. That's actually one of the first biggest build that I made that had a real purpose. That's actually the first one, besides a wheat farm. So yeah, I'm a bit disappointed they're gonna try to destroy the mob traps, but we're still gonna find some workaround, I'm sure. The community people like Etho or Dockham will always find a way to make mob traps, I'm sure about that. Anyway, so now I'm gonna keep placing my mining charges here. I'm gonna make some more, I'm gonna keep digging, and I'll get back with you once I've used all of the mining charges I can make. Perfect timing. Cool. Hey, what's up guys? So, actually, we're 3 days later. As I feared, I barely had time to play lately. So, yeah, didn't had much time, so didn't had done much stuff. I just quickly did in an hour yesterday a small extension to this side. I just digged right next to the 2 breeding farms, since I have some space here, to add some quick and easy to set up reed farm using as usual the very compact design. It's fairly simple. I have the block detector here sending a pulse to a row of piston that destroys the reed and removes the reed from the detector, which removes the signal. Very simple. It doesn't take much space. As you can see, only need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks deep, and as long as you want it to be. Oops. Just to make some more reed, to make more paper for more mining charges later, and also a quick and simple design for the reed farm. I already made a tutorial video about this one, so I'm not gonna show it in details. That's fairly simple. Again, we have the signals from all of the body block, which are below here, powering all of the dispensers. This way, as soon as one vine grows in front of either one of this body block, it will send a signal to the whole row of dispenser to harvest all of the vines. Very simple. So yeah, just did that quickly because I was a bit bored of digging. I wanted to do something else, and since I had an hour, I thought it would be a cool little project to do with redstone. But let's get back downstairs. I wasn't able to dig as much space as I wanted, so I'm gonna, well, stop digging here from now. The room is like 80 by 80, and even if it's pretty big, I still feel that's something unachieved, and I'd probably expand it later when I'll have more time. But no, I don't. I really want to finish the Mobtrap before I leave for my business trip, and I'd like to release this world, before I do that. So I'm gonna try to hurry. I have the weekend to finish that, so I'll try to do that. Anyway, as you can see, we have a lot of slimes that can spawn in this area. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For yeah, almost 20 or 25 slimes spawning here. So what I'm gonna do later on is that I'm gonna find the chunk slimes thing with the website in which you can find where the slimes will spawn. And when I found where they're gonna be spawning, I'm gonna dig above in the ceiling. A small setup, very simple, just to make them spawn a bit higher in the ceiling here, since somewhere I have some space and in some places I don't, since there's some setup above, some redstone and stuff like that. So I have to be careful. I can't dig too high everywhere, but I'm gonna find some good space to do that. And once it's down, that's gonna allow me to spawn some slimes above to kill the big ones, probably by drowning them, to only get the small ones to fall down into this mob trap here, and then the slimes will be carried with the other mobs and will go into the collection point with the other mobs. This way I'll also get some slime balls from this mob trap. Would be cool. And also by when I was digging it, I got a lot of slimes spawning into here. So I've got like I don't know, 20 or 25 stacks of slime balls already. Because with the looting sword, the looting battle axe, it goes very quickly. Ta-dum, ta-dum. And that's funny to kill slimes. Yeah. Just spam click everywhere. Come on. Oh my god, there's still some. It's never gonna stop. Okay. Whoa. And there's still some slimes. Anyway, so that's not what I want to do today. So the plan now, as you can see, the setup for the digging is almost finished. I have all of my 6x6 spawning pads almost done. I just have to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yep. Just have to add the second layer above, but first I want to do the part with the water. Running out of space. Let's do some signs quickly. There we go. So the plan with the water is to use it like that. Then it's been a while since I made a mob trap, so I'm not completely sure. I'm gonna need the stairs to be here, and the signs over there. This way. Mobs are being carried like that, and after that I have the same thing here, and then I'm gonna take with just one source like that to get them to here and here, and after that we have the same thing with more signs again, like that. Same thing here. With some water there. And after that, again, the water that takes them. I'm gonna try to lead them to the middle as fast as possible. So yeah, that's what I have to do. Place all of the water and the sign. After that, I'll remove the light, place the second layer. I want the mob trap to be too high because I don't want to deal with endermen. They're a pain in the ass and I don't care that much about the ender pearls. And also I don't want the spiders because I already have a trap for them with the spawners, and they're a bit more difficult to deal with, so I'd rather not have them to spawn. So to prevent that, I have four half slabs in the middle, since the spiders need a 3x3 area to spawn, and this way they don't have any 3x3 area because there's always a half slab in the middle, so they can't spawn inside. Bit of food. And after that, I need the vine traps on the sides. So yeah, that's what I'm about to do. That's not very interesting to watch, so I'll skip that. And I'll get back with you when it's pretty much over. So we are Sunday, 2 days later. Sadly, I don't think I'm gonna have time to finish the mob trap before I leave for the week for my business trip. So I'm quite disappointed. I really wanted to finish it before leaving because I'm gonna, as I've said several times in this episode, sorry if I repeat myself for this episode, because I made it over a full week, so I don't remember exactly everything I said. Anyway, so I'm gonna, yeah, the plan here, I remember in the previous part, just before, when I started showing you how I did the mob trap, as soon as I started making it, I remembered my design and I realized I was saying some stupid things, so we're gonna have a quick look. Here we have two corners, two intersections that are not made, and we are gonna quickly do them. So for every intersection, just like that, I want to place the signs on the direction where I don't want the water to go. So since the mobs will spawn here and the collection point is right here in the middle, I want the water to go nowhere but into this direction right there. After that, I'm gonna remove the 4 blocks in the middle here, and then I'm gonna remove 2 more blocks in every direction from where the mobs are gonna come. So the mobs are gonna be pushed by some water here, just like in this corner here, and will be carried to the next intersection, which is right there. And after that, I want them to go towards here. So by using the stairs and the half slabs, just like that, I make a small setup, and if I unleash the water, which is here and here, it's gonna go like that. And as you can see, I'm not touching anything, and I'm being carried on top of the stairs here. Then I'm gonna place 2 water sources on top of the half slabs, and this way the current will carry the mobs straight to the collection point where I want them to go. And in a corner like that, I actually want them to go either towards here or on the side there. So for that, same setup almost. Gold. Need gold. Let's grab it. Same thing, I'm gonna place my signs. That's not a sign. Where I don't want the water to go, and I don't have enough sign, so I'm gonna quickly go grab some. I had the opportunity to test the setup with the slimes, since I have so much slime spawning in here, and it works very well. No problem with that. And as you can see, there's a shitload of slimes spawning. That's impressive. Don't know how many slimes chunk I have in the area here, but that's probably a lot. That's cool. So that was here. Okay, so my signs where I don't want the water to go. Here the mobs are being pushed either on this side or on this one. They are all corners like that, except the ones that are right in front of the collection point. These ones, they're only going towards the collection point. So last one, we have one stairs here because I want the mobs to go to the next current over here. Same thing from this side. And this one, I can't use a stairs, otherwise the mobs might get stuck here. So I'm using a half slab. So I have stairs, half slab, stairs. This way, if I unleash the water, and I place a single water source on top of the half slab here, I just need to place a block to update the water that I can remove after that. And that's done. As simple as that. The water current will take the mob. I'm not touching anything right now, just being carried by the water, and automatically I'm gonna go towards the middle point. Just like that. Perfect. Let's have a quick look with some slimes maybe. The big slimes won't fall into the water because they are 3 by 3. So we need to make the middle or the small slimes like that. And once they are small and once they're in the water, they can't fight the current. That's gonna be too high after that actually. So even if the other mobs could spawn, they won't be able to because that's too high like that. And automatically they are being carried and they can fight it towards the middle. Okay, perfect. So now, oh, looks like we already have one. No, leave me. So I'll have to do the most tedious part, which is placing the second layer of block, removing the torch, and placing the vine trap all around, everywhere there's water actually at this level. Anyway, let's get up because I also worked a little bit on the collection system. So we have the platform, which is already above actually. Let's have a look at it. But first, yeah, the room now have a ceiling. I went with blue wool. It gives a nice contrast with the rest of the room. I wanted something colorful and I picked randomly the wool, the colored wool that I had the most, and it was blue wool, so I was okay with it. Anyway, let's have a look above before you can't see anything anymore. So the setup is like that. We have the platform. Actually, I have 2 more platform. It's supposed to be like that, but let's just open it so you can see how it is. The mobs, when the platform is downstairs, the mobs are trapped in this 2x2 area. Every 2 minutes, let's skip this one. Every 2 minutes, the platform raise here. So that's the signal to the gearboxes. We can have a look at it actually. I had to be careful to use the exact same amount of gearbox going to all of the pulleys. The pulleys are, oops, let's get above here. Actually I can't. Here, okay. Pulleys are right here. There, and there. And there's the same amount of gearbox for each pulley. So to do that, oh, that's painful. Let's go to the other one. To do that, I can't work here anymore. Too much redstone and mechanical power. Let's see. There we go. They're here. So to each of the pulley I have, that's the one above the torch, the middle one. Then I have 1, 2, 3 gearbox. A fourth one right there, you barely can see it. And the fourth one that goes straight to the last pulley. So yeah, make sure you have the exact same amount of gearbox, otherwise the platform is gonna move in several pieces, and that's not what we want. So let's get back over there, raise the platform. Every 2 minutes the platform is gonna raise like that. Looks like it killed a whole bunch of slimes that were trapped in the hole. There we go. So the platform gets there, and after that, once it's here, there's a main signal here made to prevent any water from going into the collection system. Once the platform is here, the signal is removed. That's just a torch that goes to both sides actually, and it can after that do two things: either get the mobs towards this direction by removing the platform. Let's get safe here. By removing the platform in the block dispensers here and unleashing water on the other side. This way the mobs will be pushed towards here and will fall on top. Oh shit, shouldn't have done that. Ah! Okay, and they're pushed on top of the fence post here, where I can manually kill them to get the XP and more drops with the looting axe. Or I have to go back now. Or they're gonna be carried to the other way using the same system but on the other side. So to do that, that's using this piston. The block will be powering either one side or the other, and one side or the other actually controls the block dispenser, taking the platform, and the piston on the other side unleashing the water. So if the signal tells, that's the lever coming from downstairs that allows me to pick between manual killing and automated killing, and if I choose it, it's gonna push the block on the other side, so the signal only goes to the other side, and this way it's the platform on this side that are being removed and the water on the other side, which gets the mobs in front of the sew setup right there. And then there's gonna be water here. We are just below the sew. Just here I'm gonna have water, and that's gonna take all of the drops. And here I'm gonna make a big storage room, probably using the same setup as here with hoppers and chests in a row, but I'm also gonna split the different drops. So on the water flow above here I'm gonna have hoppers, one with a wicker to get the gunpowder, another one with the grate to get the feather and the arrows, etc., to split the drops. Surely I'm only gonna get rotten flesh, bones, arrows and gunpowder from the traps, since there won't be any spiders and there won't be any endermen as well. Let's get there. One last thing to show you. So yeah, that's how it's gonna work. The platform is downstairs. The mobs are falling into the platform. Every 2 minutes the platform raises, gets here, with the mobs inside. Once it's here, the master signal is removed, so the side that's been selected, so right now that's the automated killing, the signal can go towards it, so the platform are removed, the water's unleashed, mobs are being killed, then 1 minute and 40 seconds or something like that, a bit less than 2 minutes before, then the master signal come back to remove any water and to place back all of the platform. And then a few seconds later, the platform goes back downstairs to get a bit more mobs. And again, 2 minutes later, platform raise. Once it's here, unleash one side of the water, gets the mob, and then goes back down. So to do the timer, I'm just gonna use a turntable and a plug dispenser as a counter. That's pretty much it actually. Let's maybe have a look here. That's the signal allowing me to switch between the manual killing and the automated one. So if the mobs are going towards this side or towards the saw, pretty much it, quite simple. And yeah, that's it. So what time is it? Damn, 1 AM already on Sunday, and I'm leaving in 5 hours. I'm never gonna have time to finish that. Sorry guys, just really wanted to give you that Mobtrap. Really disappointed. So yeah, sorry about that. I'm not gonna be able to, and I'm gonna stop the episode here. So thank you all for watching. As I said several times already, I'm not gonna be here for a full week, so don't expect any episode for at least 10 days. Time for me to come back to France once I'm done with work and to, well, play a little bit, finish the Mobtrap here, start showing you and making new stuff. So yeah, probably 10 days until the next episode. So I hope you it won't be too much and you won't forget me on 10 days. So yeah, I'm just gonna take a few minutes to place a bit more signs in all of the setups so you won't get, oh my god, so many slimes, that's the big ones. Can't believe it. So yeah, I'm gonna place a bit more signs into all of the different farms so you can understand how it's working and you can have a look at the redstone. The download link is gonna be in the description of the video, and I'll make an annotation for that and also make a post on the Better Than Walls forum, because that's where I always place my download links. Let's kill the last slimes. Come on. Come here. Come here. So many slimes. That's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Never saw so many. Let's see. That's what I had fun when I was... what I had fun making when I was doing the Mobtrap. Just making small slimes as soon as I saw the big ones, and every now and then when I needed more signs or more water, I would come here and find like a clusterfuck of slimes. As you can see, that's just completely ridiculous. Suicidal slimes. Stop killing yourselves! Reminds me of the documentary from Walt Disney in the 60s, where some realizator, some film director took a bunch of animals and make people believe that they were suicidal by just throwing them off a cliff. Good job, Walt Disney. Very classy. Yeah. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna stop here for today. I'll see you all guys in 10 days. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget that you can now download the world, have a look at everything I made. And I have some... Stop killing yourself! Seriously! And when I'll be back... Oh, poor slimes. When I'll be back, I have a surprise for you. I'm gonna start something new, and that a lot of you have been asking for. But more on that later. Oh, I'm so good at cliffhanger. Don't you wanna know what it is? I'm sure you do. Or maybe you just already stopped the video. Anyway, that's it for real. I'm gonna stop that now. Stop rambling. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you all in 10 days. And that's it. Bye bye. See you. Love you guys.